Hey y'all, it's Susan with Staying in Stitches. Today is Saturday, July the 30th. We've got one more day left in this month and it'll be August. Can you believe how fast summer is just flying by? I was going to try to make a video last week, and then the week before that would have been my 2-week mark from my last video, but I've just been super busy. I upgraded my long arm machine, and my last long arm didn't have a computer system on it, so I do have a learning curve with this one, learning the computerized system and all that stuff. So that's just taken up a good chunk of my time, but I have managed to get a little bit of stitching done since my last video. And more than anything, there's a little bug in here or something. More than anything, the long arm has been taking up my time. Like I said, just trying to get it figured out and all that other stuff. So let's just jump right into it. Oh, I will mention, I did film a couple days ago a Burke's outlet haul. If any of y'all would be interested in seeing that, what all I picked up from there. And I have two Hobby Lobby hauls I have to do and a Walmart haul. I kind of explained in that why I've done those videos and stuff, but I've got my door shut because my husband's home and he's got the TV going, his cell phone going, and so that's why I've got the ceiling fan on to kind of keep it cool in here. I've been more than anything working on this one because it's so close to a finish. It's Silent Night. It's a dimensions kit. And all I'm down to is all the French knots. So here it is. All these little white dots are French knots, and it is covered in them. So I'm working up in here. So I just have this space in here to really kind of fill in with the French knots. And so I believe I've got all those. Yep. So I'm really close to a finish on this one, but this is the one I've been picking up and kind of popping French knots in. It takes 3 strands for those French knots. I still got to rework the French knot for the fox's eye that I mentioned in my last video. But this one is coming along quite nicely, and I'll have it finished in. That's like a 2 or 3 year project that's been ongoing. So it'd be really nice to have that one done. I'm not going to take this one off the Q-snaps, and I do have paper towels because these Q-snaps are a little bit loose. So I do have paper towels kind of keeping it tight and also kind of not leaving a crease in my fabric. But this is Shepherd's Bush. Old Glory. I've got quite a bit of the back stitching, or the cross stitching. The only cross stitching I got left is this whole row of roses down here, and I got to start on it down here. But I didn't want to completely do the entire row until I've got the rows of the specialty stitching done. Because up here all the cross stitches are done. Aren't those little sheeps just so cute? So this is a row of specialty stitches under Old Glory. A row of specialty stitches underneath the sheep. And I've started the row of specialty stitches underneath all the lettering. I haven't worked on this one in a couple weeks. I've worked on it since I've done my last video, but since then I haven't put, excuse me, some of these stitches right here in that. But once I get Silent Night done, I'll pick that one probably back up. Monday, August the 1st, I'm doing the Kits and Caboodles sale. It's where on the 1st of every month, is that a thread or I don't know. But it's where on the 1st of every month you start a new kit. And so I've got to narrow down exactly which kit I want to start on Monday. I have a really good idea, but I still haven't 100% narrowed it down. In my last video, I talked about, pull that off, away. I would show you my mermaid, the South Seas Mermaid. And I had it out where I took it with me. So here she is. I have to lean back quite a bit. Let me see if I can put something behind it to help a little bit. So there she is. I did complete her at the end of last year. I'll get you close up now. I did complete her at the end of last year, but I wanted to show her off to you guys because I wasn't making my videos at that time. I do need to get her framed. She's just so pretty. The beading and detail work on it. I'm very happy with how she turned out, and I just love the fabric she stitched on. I don't know, I bought this off of a Stash Unload group, the fabric, and I don't know the name of it, but if I had to do a really good guess, I've come across it online, and I think it's could potentially be by the Crossed Wing collection. So, like I said, I'm very, very pleased with how she turned out. She was definitely, as any of you who have stitched a Mirabilia or a Bella Filipina or any of those, you know that these are a labor of love. So I really need to do her justice and get her framed. I'm kind of rolling her up. And stuff, so I can get her on the wall and display her. Now, since I did make my last video, I had talked about this being 10 beads short. I did get this finished up. This is Treasured Holiday Sampler Kit by Mill Hill, and it's Blue Twilight. So I did get those beads in, and I got this finished up, making sure everything looks good. Let me see if I can find something to put behind this. I didn't really have, I think that's just a plain piece of white paper. Yep. There we go. So I did get this finished. You hold it back. And then I'll bring it in close. That snowflake charm is just beautiful. It's so sparkly. I got hair on my mouth. This is mostly beaded work, but there is some cross stitching and back stitching in there. But down here is where I had to add the beads. And it's all done. I can see like the cover of that one. I can see it in a beautiful silver frame. I think would complement that really nicely. No matte, no nothing like that. Just a pretty silver frame would just really make that stand out. Let's see, so there's that. Okay, on to haul. More than anything, I've got haul. This actually came today. I ordered it a day and a half ago on Amazon. I saw it in Hobby Lobby. I am so sorry. I believe I've got a dog hair or something on my lip. I saw it in Hobby Lobby and it was $29.99. I thought because Hobby Lobby does not have the 40% coupon off of one single item. They haven't had that in a good long while. And those kits I know primarily are pretty much way overpriced for what you can find them online on eBay or Amazon or anywhere like that. So this is a Dimensions kit. Floral Flamingo is the name of it. And all this greenery, like the green color in the background, is half stitches. So that would stitch up pretty quick, but I just love that flamingo. The floral on it, it's just so cute. So that came today. And this, I may start on Monday. I'm kind of torn between this and the kit, one of the kits I showed you last time. Now this here was a pattern I'd got Oh Lord, yeah, I did, because I can tell by the price on the back, the barcode label. Oh, what was the name of that cross-stitch shop in Charleston that closed down just recently, a couple months back? Fire Poppies. I picked up the pattern Fire Poppies, which is no longer in business. But this is by the Everyday Girls. And to be quite honest with you, I have searched for this pattern even on their website. And this one's called Agatha, and it spells Halloween through here. And this one, I can't find it. This must be maybe a rare chart. I don't know. So maybe if you do a Google search, which I've done, maybe y'all would have better luck. I don't know if I tried eBay. But this one called for Ship's Manor. So I had ordered end of last year the fabric from Ship's Manor and all the Ship's Manor flosses. Every one of the flosses called for, I believe, is Ship's Manor. So I ordered those. Look at that beautiful variegated thread right there. And I believe that's for what you use for Halloween to spell out all the letters. I'm not certain, but I believe it is. So I may start this for Monday. I'm torn between a couple different ones. This one I had kitted up. I'm going to just flip it this way. Here's all the thread I've gotten. Well, it's not 100% kitted up because I do have the fabric for it. I just ain't cut it off the bigger piece. But this is Stitcher's Day of Christmas by Sue Hillis Designs. Or Designs. So, I mean, I have plenty of options, but just want to share some of these with you. Really quickly, I saw Calico Whimsy. She's on Instagram, and she's a cross stitcher, and she done some of these. She loves to do mill heel kits a lot, but she stitches a lot of other things too. But and you can follow me at Staying in Stitches on Instagram. I'll link it below, put my handle below. But she had been doing some of these Bucilla kits. They're felt ornament kits, and I saw this one while I was looking for them. And it's a set of 6 vintage Halloween, and I kind of do like vintage Halloween. And I just thought those are cool. It comes with, it's stamped felt with separated sequins and beads. So you stitch some of it like, see, like his mouth and nose, you stitch up, but then you add sequins and stuff. So I've been wanting to do a Halloween Christmas tree for years. Like, I've still got to buy the black Christmas tree. But I've been wanting to do that for a really, really, really long time. And I believe I'm going to finally do it this year. And speaking of which, here is the one. I'm thinking she was doing these. And it's Under the Sea, set of 6 ornaments. Because I had bought me a ornament tree to leave up year round off of Amazon. And maybe next video I can take a video of it. It's like a brass one, and instead of your typical looking like a tree, it has these curly cues that kind of come off of it, and it's 36 inches tall. And it holds, I believe, 24 ornaments. But I thought these would be pretty on there in the summertime. And I've got some mermaid ornaments and a really pretty jellyfish ornament that I've picked up. And like a couple of them I picked up last year on our anniversary trip to Savannah, Georgia. I picked up a couple of them in Key West, Florida when I was on a cruise with my husband. Here's another one. It's either that kit or this kit that Calico Whimsy has. This is Seashore Santa. But why it's called that, I don't really understand, because it's not Christmas at all. I mean, you could put them on a Christmas tree and stuff for decorations, but I just thought that was really nice. Okay. Let me kind of sort through this a little bit, because I'd set some stuff over here. Okay, let me get to these first. Set that there. These were eBay purchases, and they are older kits. This one's copyright 1995. But I've also done silk ribbon embroidery, and these combine silk ribbon embroidery and cross stitch. And this one's called Birdhouse, and these are by Bucilla. Some say Bucilla, I've always said Bucilla. But see, it's got a beautiful hummingbird with fuchsia and stuff that you do in silk ribbon embroidery. And then the rest of it's cross-stitched. So, pick that up. And here's another one. This is another Bucilla ribbon embroidery and cross-stitch. And it's called Window Box. This one is copyright 1994. But I still think they're beautiful. That one has a lot of floral flowers and silk ribbon embroidery, and then, you know, all the window, and this is cross stitch and the greenery and stuff. So, and that's comes with the floss and the ribbon embroidery. I did go kind of on a Etsy buying spree of cross stitch patterns. Okay. I'm going to set them back down here and I'll pick it up one by one because I do have them separated. I purchased this one. Let me see if I can. And it doesn't look that great kind of printed off on this, but I think it will be pretty. That's thread sorter. Really nice charts. Well, just says entitled, kind of. Where is the, trying to find the designer so you guys, if you guys are interested in any of these, you can find them. Well, come on, fingers, cooperate with me. Does it say? It's probably in one of the other ones. And this one gave, you could print it off in color or you could print it off in black and white, and I printed it off my chart in black and white. But kind of back here, it's like a wave, ocean wave coming in with kind of like the sea foam and the beach. So if any of y'all are interested in that, just leave me a comment and I'll get back with you on the designer. This was something I had come across that I didn't realize DMC even made. At first I thought maybe the designer made a mistake, because for DMC number 5 and DMC number 27, and sure enough, DMC does make those numbers. But I found them at my local needlework shop, Barefoot Needle Arts. I'm lucky to have them close to me. Here's another one. Like I said, if you're interested in any of these, I'll get you the links or the name of the shop on Etsy. They are on Etsy. This is Sea Turtle number 5. And I just love that. They are, I believe they're all ocean kind of sea life theme. This is Jellyfish. Now, I didn't purchase none of the threads for these except for the very first one I showed you. I'll hopefully get to these one time. Jellyfish number 5. Octopus number 4. Then this is Octopus number 3, which looks very similar to Octopus number 4. But it is a little different, and I think they would look really nice right beside each other. Stitched separately, but frame them beside each other. This is Seahorse. I think he's just so pretty. Okay. They did have a sale, and Etsy had sent me a 20% off coupon for some reason or another, and I used it on these. Seashell number 4. They have a very watercolor type look to them, and I like that look. Here's Crab. I would probably have all that blue. I would probably have to maybe switch off with another project for sure, because I kind of probably get bored of stitching so much blue. Seahorse number 3. My dream would be to stitch these and make me a wall of just my cross stitch in my ocean themed living room. Sea Turtle number 8. He's so cute. Oh, the big old pack. Oh, and in hers, she had a choice. You could print off in color or black and white, and I chose black and white. There's no need to print off all those, and you can always go to Etsy and reprint them at any time. And then in each one, black and white and color, you could either print a normal size chart or a large size chart. And I ain't going to show you the whole thing, but see, it's bigger. You can see it better because, like I said in my last video, these 44-year-old eyes are something else. Jellyfish number 4. I love the colors in that one. Sea Star number 2. Here's the Flamingo. These are all pretty good size too. This one, design size, I believe on 14 count or 28 count would be 12.64 by 14.29 inches. This is Flamingo number 6. Oh, that's so cute. It's coming up a storm here. So not all of them was ocean themed, but this is Green Hummingbird. That's really pretty. Hope this I'm stacking on top of my shredder doesn't fall over. Flamingo number 4. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's try to get through this kind of quickly. Already done that. Where did I put that one bag at? Right here. So I had picked this up on July the 2nd. And it was the day after I made my last video. And I only grabbed up 2 things that day. Yeah, I grabbed up a floss too, but it was the day I went and stitched with them. Every Saturday they have a stitch in at Barefoot Needle Arts. This is by XU Design. XU Design Deep Impact. It's a fat quarter on 28 count Lagana. And this here is so pretty. Whoops, the bag's falling. So I picked that up that day. See, I saved this stuff until I show you guys, and then I feel like I can't use it or touch it until, you know, use it until I show you guys, because I don't want to like get started on it and then have to. But I don't have any. I kind of have an idea for that one, but not 100%. Then I picked up another needle minder from there, and this is Fabulous with B-O-O. Okay. And I also got these off Etsy. I got 2 packs of them. These are Floss. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So if there's a weird little, and because it's gotten dark outside, the light shining looks a little bright. I was showing you these. My camera cut off because my memory was really full and I had to clean some of that out, so we should be good to go now. So there's a weird little blip right before this, that's why. So as I was saying, I got these thread keeps off of Etsy, and they come with these little metal hooks, and these are a little frustrating. It took my husband showing me how to do these, and I don't know if I'll use these. Like I said, these are, I like the other metal O-ring things that you use them for that just kind of opens up and closes. These I don't know if I'll use, but the thread keeps, I got 2 different packages of them. Bought 2 sets. There's 20 in each one. These are really nice and heavy duty cardboard. Most of the time they can be a little flimsy. Like I've got one somewhere right here that I had purchased. And while I love them, they're kind of mermaid. And these are the types of rings I'm talking about. They just kind of, you know, come up undone right here and close. But these are not as sturdy. So you'd have to be kind of careful pulling on these. But let's see. There's this stuff here I wanted to show you guys. Let me kind of pull this drawer out so I have a little. I went to Barefoot Needle Arts the other day. And this also may be one of the kits that I may start. This actually come from McKenna at 1884stitchery.com. I had got a package in from her. I'll just throw that onto my next haul video. but I really wanted to start this. It came with, it looks grayish, but it's kind of like a purple gray little piece of fabric to stitch that on. It came with the little bead pack and the little charm. So I wanted to get all the flosses, and that's all specialty flosses for those. So hopefully not making too big of a mess. Let me try to pull this, and of course I dropped one. Hold on. Okay. Let me see if I can get this floss sorted out real quick. Okay. These here, there's 6 skeins of these. Picked up 4 of the DMC skeins for another pattern I bought off of Etsy, and I'll talk about it another time. I wasn't too pleased with it. The pattern printed off super tiny. But these here, Indian Summer, I'll have to double check. Anyway, I think it was in the whiskey. I'll show you those separately. But all these here is for the Lizzie Cake specialty. Week Style Works and some Classic Color Works. And I know that's just kind of a handful of a mess, just kind of showing you, but okay. So that's for that, but that little stitch won't take very much, so I'll have some of those flosses left over for another project I'll put back. And I'm going to redo my floss storage system. I've got some floss away bags and some index cards. And I've been looking at storage boxes at Hobby Lobby to maybe keep them in. But that first pretty ocean circular pattern I showed you I got off Etsy, this is the flosses for it. And it's got some really pretty colors, some really pretty blues. And let me see if I can quickly locate that number 5 driftwood. Here they are. See? 05. And then the 24 is in there too. Okay, these right here, there's 6 of the Midnight in Gentle Arts. And the patterns out in my building, and 2 Whiskey from Week Style Works, and 2 Indian Summer. It's a Quaker Christmas pattern. It's pretty good size. I've got a picture of it on my phone, front and back of the pattern, so I'll see if I can insert a picture. If not, I'll just pull it and show it to you. But that's what those flosses are for. I grabbed this up. It's a little wax, and it comes with a piece of fabric, so you do backing. And because I opened it to look at it, because I don't want to show you guys the pattern. There it is up at the top corner, because I pulled so there's the wax, and it said you can kind of stitch that and make a little pouch to keep the the wax in, or you can make it into a pillow. It says make a splash with a mermaid tail. I'll probably turn mine into a pillow. I bought a pack of these rings. They were only $3.50. These are the bigger size. I got 4 of them. Then for the octopus one that I said I haven't showed you yet, I bought this to maybe do that on, and this is Under the Sea Eudora. It's 18 count Aida, a fat quarter of it. And this is really pretty. It's got some pretty green and bluish, very ocean look. It's the pattern that I bought I bought 2 of them actually, and the one's like a kraken where an octopus is taking down a pirate-like ship. And it's just kind of outline stitched in black DMC 310. That's why I bought the 4 skeins of that. And then it's got a different color that you do a little bit of back stitching in. And then another one's just an octopus that you do the outline stitch in. So, but the pattern printed off super tiny, but for the price I gave for it was really, really cheap. So, and it was a designer from over in Australia. Now, Barefoot Needle Art done this die. It's called Stormy Sea. It's Lagana 28 count fat quarter. And it's a really pretty grayish with purple undertones. So, I don't know exactly what I put on that, but I saw it and I couldn't live without it. I'll show you those here in a second. And my last piece of fabric, and this is what I am doing the Christmas one on. It called for a white, but I found I was going to go for something kind of really light cream or white. Excuse me, but this is X Jude Designs also, called Willow Green. Had a hiccup. It's on linen. Don't tell me I've got the hiccups, please. Let me get a sip of water. Willow Green is a 32 count linen fat quarter. And I thought that would be beautiful. Even Memory at Barefoot Needle Arts said that that would look super good on there. Let me pull the... I'm going to just lay one of each color on there, not all of them. Does those not pop on that green fabric? If I can get to insert a picture, I'll pull the pattern for the next video and show you guys. Okay. Let me just slide this. If I don't slide it back in there, I've got 2 pairs of scissors to show you that I picked up from there. I will have this floss and everything everywhere, and it's already kind of together, and it's just best for me to try to keep it that way. Okay, so I picked up these 2 pairs of scissors. It's got seahorse on it and octopus. That, like I said, it's gotten really dark outside. Are those not just cute? So those, and I love to collect scissors. I love to find unique scissors and stuff like that. A couple more things to show you, and then I'll save other stuff for next time. I'll have to do that next time because it's in the package. Just some fabric I've gotten from Hobby Lobby. This is $5.99, 28 count light blue even weave. So it's just a light blue. Then I've got 2 of these 28 count even weave white. It's a 30 inch by 36 inch. All these are Zweigart though. That's the good thing about these. These fabrics, I got 2 of them. Is Zweigart because they're really good quality. This one is 32 Murano Car and Ice 32 count, but it's a smaller piece, so 11.5 by 18. This is 32 Murano Car, 32 count pink splash. There's little, very light pink splashes on it. This is 32 count Murano Car in mustard. I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. I got 2 of these, 32 count Murano Car and taupe. It's a gingham checkered, 32 count that you can stitch on. And I seen someone stitching something on this, and they had tea-dyed it, and it looked absolutely amazing. It kind of toned down the plaid look in it, and it was just perfect. This is 32 count Murano Car in gray. It's got the gray gingham that you can stitch on. Oh, one more thing, a couple more things I wanted to show you, and then, like I have this stuff and I'm like, I really like to show them this and that I get in. This here is a kit called Wire Whimsy Christmas Stocking Whimsy. It's an older kit. I think I got this off eBay. And it comes with the little wire and stuff, and that's what you kind of hang it, and these swing. So I thought that's really cute. Stitched up and put it on the Christmas tree. This one I'd like to get stitched this summer. It's a Lizzie Kate Summer ABCs. Yep, it started raining. This is a JBW Designs French Country 5, I believe that's what that's for. Reindeer. These would be super quick little stitches, like super quick. Next time I'm at Barefoot Needle Arts, I need to grab up some garnet, either that or cherry wine. You can use sampler threads, either one. This in here I'd like to get started on in the next couple months. These would be, I've got these laid out because these would be super quick stitches. It's Autumn Spots by the Trilogy. That is super cute. These are all secondhand. Most of them are, by the way. I've either got off Stash Unload groups or eBay. JBW Designs Christmas Keepsakes 2. JBW Designs A Christmas Tree Sampler. I really like this one. It's hard to see, but it has the alphabet. There you go. Down in the snow that you don't stitch. You stitch around it and it makes the outline of the alphabet. This is a Summer Snapperland Well House. I'd like to get, so that's why I got these laying here, because I need to get the threads for them, because they are specialty threads, Week Style Works and General Art, because these I could do in a day or two. This is Bent Creek, the Littles Black Kitty. Pretty much all these call for specialty threads except for maybe the last couple I'm going to show you. Heart and Hand, Wee One Pumpkins. And Bent Creek Season Greetings. So, and then here's Homespun Collectibles Winter. And then Homespun Collectibles, and it's a Santa. It doesn't give the name of him. It's got the DMC colors. So it was stitched on 7-count khaki colostrum. Stitch count and a finish size, and that's it. He's not named. So. And one other thing, I got this off eBay. It came in this past week. There's really no picture. All this stuff coming in this little plastic thing. It's a little diamond painting kit. And it makes a bee. Not a wind, similar to a wind chime. It hangs, it has crystals, and these are all specialty. They're shiny diamonds. So it makes it real pretty. And here's the kit. It comes with the little crystals you hang from it. There's a bigger one that hangs from the center and 2 smaller ones that's in there. It comes with the chain. It comes with jump hooks. It comes with everything you need to make it. So I'm going to probably start on that maybe today or tomorrow and get it done in the next few days. But that's what I got to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed your time visiting with me. Hopefully it won't take me a month to do another FlossTube video. I had the best of intentions to get one up before now, since it's been a month practically in between. But I upgraded that long arm. I've wanted to I've had my other long arm about 4 or 5 years, and I had a which put your home more or less the size of a home sewing machine, and I've had that for years and years. But I'm going to be selling my other long arm since I got this other one. But just the learning curve on it has took up a lot of my time, a lot. Because it's not the fact I know how to load a quilt. I know overall how the machine works. I know how to thread the machine. I know how to use the bobbin winder for the machine. It's just the process of learning the computerized system. It comes with a tablet, and that's all it's used for, is to quilt out your computerized quilting designs. And that's what I'm going to offer to start with. I'm not going to do any custom quilting for a good while. So if you're a quilter and you're interested, just stay tuned when I make the announcement that I will be accepting customer quilts. I will probably maybe start with a very selected special to get my customer base going. The reason I didn't take in, I done some family and couple friends quilts on my other long arm. The reason I didn't start my business when I had that long arm is it's an older APQS quilting system. It's an older machine, and it's 100%. It's nothing on it is computerized. So, you know, it's based, the stitch length, the stitch count is all based off how fast or how slow you move that machine. And that was a learning curve. So that's why I've always wanted a computerized system. So it would just do it and stitch regulated if nothing else. So when I do eventually maybe offer customized quilting, or if I do ruler work, it's stitch regulated. So I'm just really excited about that. But just stay tuned for that, and when it'll be a couple more months. I'm wanting to get real familiar with the computer system and learn that. But like I said, I really am glad that you spent your day or some of your time with me. I know time can be precious. So I appreciate you spending time with me, and I hope you guys are enjoying your summer and getting a lot of stitching in, or your crafts and hobbies in, and enjoying time with your family and staying safe. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye. So I did a thing. Yep, I upgraded my long arm. This is the very first quilt. This is the second row. I've advanced it. It stitches so beautifully. First quilt on it, the Pro Stitcher. It is amazing. I will be offering my long arm services for hire very soon, so stay tuned for more quilts being quilted and when I start doing that. Bye, y'all.